Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Knowledge Just by Click. So here we are here to discuss the syllabus of paper 1. So to check how where we have reached, how much we have learned. Okay, let's see the paper. So friends, if you see this is paper 1. Those who want to teach class 1 to 5 primary stage. It will be a 2.5-page exam, and the paper will be divided in the form of 30 questions of CDP, language when language 2 both are compulsory, 30 questions each, 30 questions of maths, 30 questions of EVS. So there will be total 150 questions, 150 marks, means every question has 1 marks. Okay, so if you want, you can note down this. Now we'll see a detailed syllabus of what is going to come. So this is the structure and content of syllabus for paper 1 and 2. We will be discussing one by one. Okay, so this is for child development and pedagogy, 30 questions. There will be total 30 questions as we have seen previously. Now we will see in depth what it will come. So this is the first topic. Okay, first topic is child development, primary school child. Okay, 15 questions will come from there. So the questions are concept of development and its relationship with the learning. Okay, principles of the development of child, influence of hereditary and environment, socialization, Figert, Kohlberg, Vygotsky, construct and critical perspective, concept of child-centered and progressive education, critical perspective of the construct of intelligence, multidimensional intelligence, language and thought, gender as a social constraint. It is a very important topic, friends. A lot of questions comes. Individual difference among learners, understanding differences based on diversity, language, caste, gender, community, etc. Now coming distinguish between assessment of for learning, assessment of learning, school based assessment, CCM, CCE, that is continuous and comprehensive evaluation. Now formulating appropriate questions for assessing readiness, level of learning, for enhancing learning and critical thinking in the classroom, and for assessing learners achievement. Okay, so if you'll see the question paper, friends, you'll see that question some year has questions from asked from socialization, some year it has asked from hereditary, some year it has thought about language, intelligence and all. So you have to be prepared. If you're taking this topic, have an overview and idea of all these subtopics. Okay, this will help you in achieving the full marks. Now coming to section topic B, it is concept of inclusive education and understanding the children with special needs. It is also a very important question, friend. Dyslexia question, dyscalculia, what is dyscalculia, what is dyslexia, this is dysphobia and all these things. So addressing the learner with diverse background, including disadvantaged and deprived child. Now addressing the need of children with difficulty and impairment. Now third is addressing the talented, creative, specially able children. Okay, so these are different topics. There are some children are creative, some children are talented, and some are specially able children. Okay, we don't call it handicap. Always remember this. Okay, now coming to section 3 of CDP, that is learning and pedagogy. How children think and learn, how and why children fail to achieve success in school performance. Okay, basic processes of learning, teaching and learning, children's strategy of learning, learning as a social activity, social context of learning. Now children as a problem solver and a scientific investigator. Okay, so alternative concepts of learning, understanding the error, cognizant and emotions, motivation and learning, factors contributing to learning, personal and environment. Okay, so this is These are all pedagogy questions that are going to come. Now coming to the language topic. Question in language, you can opt 2 languages. Both the languages compulsory. Question paper will come in English and Hindi. Okay. So this is the question. There are 15 questions. Let's see. First is reading unseen passage, 2 passages, 1 pose or drama, and 1 poeting will with questions on comprehension, inference, grammar, vocabulary building. Prose passage may be literally, scientific, narrative, and descriptive. So there can be 2 passages, 1 pore or drama. Okay, so there can be 1 passage, 1 drama, or 1 poetry, or something can be there related there, and there will be grammar. Now coming to English pedagogy and language development, 15 questions will come from there. Now learning and acquisition, principles of language teaching, role of a listening and speaking, functions of language, and how children use it as a tool. Okay. Critical perspective and role of grammar in learning a language, challenges of a teaching language in a diverse classroom, language difficulty, error and disorder, language skills, evaluating the language comprehension and proficiency, speaking, listening, reading and writing, teaching, learning material, textbook, multiple media material, multilingual resources for the classroom, remedial teaching. Okay, now this is the now coming to language 2. Okay, so this is same for language 2. If you are opting for any language, it will be one passage, 1 poem or drama with grammar questions. 15 questions will be there, and the next 15 questions will be related to pedagogy. Okay, now coming to maths part. Okay, so in math we will see that there are 30 questions. Out of 15 questions there will be geometry, shapes and spatial understanding, solids around us, numbers, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, measurement, weight and time. If you see the questions, friend, the questions are very basic and layman. Okay, so prepare well for the topic. And what is included in the first 15 question is volume, data, pattern and money. So question related to money and all. Now we will discuss the pedagogy for maths. So it will be nature of maths, logical thinking, understanding children thinking, and reasoning patterns and strategy of making meaningful learning. Place of mathematics in curriculum, language of mathematics, community mathematics, evaluation through formal and informal methods, problems of teaching, error and analysis and related aspects of teaching and learning, diagnostic of remedial teaching. Okay. Now coming to EVS. Friends, EVS is very scoring. So please, there will be 30 questions divided into 15 questions from EVS core topics and 15 questions from pedagogy. Let's see. So first is family and friends. So it includes relationship, work, play and animal and plant. Okay. Second is food. Third is shelter, water, travel, things we make and do. Okay, so these are the topics. So don't see that it is very less. It includes a lot of topics, in that. Now coming to pedagogy, what it is going to ask: concept and scope of EVS, significance of EVS and integrated EVS, environmental studies and environmental education, learning principles, scope and relationship to science and social science, approach of presenting concept, activities, experimental practical work, discussion, CCMs, that is continuous and comprehensive evaluation, teaching learning material and problems, what a child faces problem. Okay, so this was the topic, divided it is. So if you want this PDF, you can write to me. I'll share it to you, or please subscribe the channel for more details and like it also. because it motivates us to make more videos. Okay, so I've made this short video to give you an overview of what comes. There is also a video for paper 2, CTET paper 2. Okay, and if you want to learn any topic, please share the details with us, so we'll do the needful. Okay, thank you, keep learning.